Welcome back to Worlds. Ian Anderson, Seppo Paju, Central Coast Disc Golf, and we are bringing you some more round one feature card action out here at Lake Eureka in beautiful Peoria, Illinois. My first time here as well, Seppo.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would have been here for forever.
I fake it. We are kicking off on hole 10 after a pretty solid front nine. Kevin and Paul having some good rounds. Manabu and Matt Bell kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah, they both have one bad hole, really, and that's it.
Yeah.
But hole 10, par 3, 450 feet, just straight ahead of you. Sidearm, if you have it, plays the best, but it's a pretty long rip. So a straight fairway driver is what we're going to see mostly.
I swear I saw Paul park this with a putter at Ledgestone.
True.
Right?
Yeah, if there is a really good wind, it's very doable. He seems to be... No, that's not a putter.
Yeah, he's going something higher speed here.
But that seems to be very good.
God,
running it
just
too.
go in. Oh my gosh.
Nice shot.
That is such a tough park job.
Yeah, it is. The trees on the right side really make it difficult.
I feel like everyone's left with a 40-footer usually. Manabu, can he get through?
Yeah, that's actually probably inside the circle.
I look like it. I'll have a mostly clean putt. Matt Bell.
It was right to left wind on this hole, which also made it very difficult.
Yep. Now, Matt Bell used to be like a semi-pro pro server.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks like one.
Yeah, not wrong. Kevin with the forehand here.
Yeah, Kevin has this sidearm.
Interesting.
Little too turned, but yeah, that's a long loop. Kevin is able to make it, but it's a long loop.
Yeah. So he is up first. Has to straddle it out around a couple trees. Yeah, that was a tough look. He kind of just likes to line drive those in there. Manabu.
He seems to be right outside the circle instead of inside.
Yeah, and gave it a bid, but ended up with a par most likely. Matt Bell, though, was looking for a 2 after a beautiful drive.
Nice. It's a good bird.
It is. Yeah, you don't see a ton. Although we are going to see at least 2 after Paul's amazing drive. I guess it doesn't matter what disc it is. He's just going to put it close on this
Yeah.
hole. He likes it.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is actually that he threw. Maybe onyx.
Yeah, his new kind of fairway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't seem that overstable. But who knows?
There's Kevin dropping in his par. Not what he wanted on that one, but not going to ruin his day either. And there are your scores as Paul takes the feature card lead with his 5 down. 1 stroke over Kev. Matt getting close to even in a Manabu. He's sitting even. They're making a run of it.
Hole 11, 300 feet. Really, only way you can play it is a sidearm. I mean, if you are really good at backhand hyzer flip, that also works. But sidearm, overstable something is the play for sure. OB comes in play a lot. It's actually not 300 feet. I checked on my rangefinder. Yeah, it was 84 meters, so more like 275 feet.
Huh, interesting. Well, there's Paul, putting it pretty close.
Putting it at about 300 feet.
Uh-huh. He threw this sign, and Matt Bell likes the forehand. Oh, just sawed it off there. A chance to save par.
Yeah.
Manabu?
His sidearm is very clean. Come on, skip in.
Oh,
too
man.
long.
Wow.
And it seemed like he didn't even cross it there. But that's going to be interesting to see.
Oh, I wonder where they take it.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Kevin? This is looking pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's an easy A2 flick for Kev.
Is that what you threw as well?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He did take it back
Nice.
here. Wow. So Manabu on his 3rd. He'll just lay it for a 4. Not the score you want on this one, but there's a surprising amount of dangerous OB in this one.
Yeah, definitely. And especially when it's windy, it's not difficult to go OB.
And
Good
Matt
run from Matt.
almost saved his par. Paul, though, this is for 2. all day. It's getting hot here. A little bit of a run going.
Yeah.
Everybody else dropping in. Kevin's is, though, a birdie after a beautiful drive. Don't hit your head, Kev. And Matt will be dropping in a 4, as did Manabu. I guess this hole kind of is a 2 or a 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you're inbounds, you're probably going to make the putt.
Right.
And there are the 4s and the 2s. Paul stays 1 clear of Kevin for the feature card lead. That's going to take us into hole 12. What's your play on this one, Seppo?
Yeah, this is the water tower hole. I think most people are playing it the same way as I am, so just the hyzer. We had a strong right to left wind, so the wind was picking him up pretty strongly and lifting them. So yeah, hyzer, you don't want to hit the water tower because you might very easily roll out of bounds, and the drop zone is not friendly.
Did you see Michael Johansson's putt from yesterday?
I did. I saw it in person too.
You did?
Yeah.
For those that didn't, go check it out. It was a sweet forehand putt around the tower. Paul, yeah.
Keeping it wide, that's the play, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely the better miss. Although there is OB out there.
There is OB out there, but these guys are accurate enough to drop it on the right side of the water tower, but not go OB.
And Kevin
threw it a little bit lower than I was expecting, actually. But does it very well.
It worked out well. Let's see if Matt can get this one even closer.
This looks perfect.
They're just kind of one-upping each other.
Yeah.
All right, Manabu, put it in. I'm ready.
I think this is hitting the water tower. No.
It did. It did.
Just barely, but he is
It's
closer.
That is really funny. Paul, see if you can kick off some birdie putts here and a star frame. Most likely, anyway. Yeah. Those are 4 great drives for this hole.
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be the only cards to have all 2s. Well, most likely at least.
Yeah, unless something crazy happens here with a spit out or something. I love Manabu's just little kick off the tower.
Yeah.
And put him 3 feet out. What a drive. As Matt Bell makes his 2, Manabu will drop in, and that is an official star frame on a really tough hole.
Yeah, this is, especially with the wind, it can get really hard.
And if you miss, you're going to a drop zone, right?
Yeah, and the drop zone is, I think it's pretty stressful.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Paul, he is now sitting at 7. Manabu's back to even. Kevin looking at 6 and hole 13. This one's a bit of a beast, Seppo.
Yeah, this is 3 hyzers for a righty big arm. Honestly, you want to land here in the first peninsula, and then you try to get around this bush right here into the second one, and then you have the last hyzer left, which is the shortest one, about 280 feet. And that's how you get your birdie, but it sounds easier than it is.
Yeah, like they say, easier said than done, right?
Exactly.
McBeth on the box. See if you can put it in the perfect spot. It is not easily done.
This seems to be a little bit too much left. He might be behind that tree, or he's just far enough.
He fought through it a little bit there. We'll see what his shot looks like. Looks like he's got an alley for it. Looks like Kevin's reaching for that D1 again. A little more aggressive.
A little bit more to the right. But I think he'll still be able to throw the hyzer over the water.
Oh, sure.
Both of them, I think, are still doing it.
Matt Bell. Looks to be hanging out with Paul and Kevin. Yep, right in between them.
They must have right to left wind because they're all ending up a little bit more to the left than they're trying.
Oh, you can see it on the waves.
Yeah.
Manabu, see if he corrects. Looks like he has.
Yeah, I think he flipped it up just enough, and he's in prime position.
Being back of the box is sometimes a good thing.
Yeah, on both holes.
Yep. So Paul's second. See where he goes with this. Yep, he's going over the water. That's what you want, right?
Yeah, that's what you want. And if you're as good as Paul and guys in the group are, that's not too difficult, honestly.
Just another hyzer, right?
Yeah.
Nothing in the way. I really put himself in a perfect spot there. Matt Bell's going to go and try and hang out with Paul.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, it is.
So he has really short third shot left.
That was beautiful. So where is Kevin going to go?
He's going pretty far. Or no, he's just going high.
Yeah, he is. Just a little bit
Yeah,
past Matt.
Yeah, that's going to be A2 for him. I actually like to leave my second shot a little bit shorter than those, so I can throw H1.
Oh, really?
Yes, I just like to be in that distance rather.
Manabu's going to go and try and hang out with the gang. Looks like he's done that. 4 more great shots.
So far, they're all playing it the way I explained.
They are, aren't they? Usually somebody tries to go up the gut.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of out of position for the hyzer, but they all pulled it off there. Looking at Paul's third. It looked like a lot of hyzer out of the hand. Yeah, it was too much. Not terrible.
No,
Yeah, he's
that's
right
good.
there.
And he probably honestly tries to land a little bit to the left of the basket just in case.
I guess that is the mistake to make,
Yeah.
isn't it? Manabu's third. Long?
Yeah, surprising. But that's very common on this hole actually, because it's not that long of a shot, and you're throwing hyzer, so there's usually some sort of skip.
Matt Bell looking to get up and down for the birdie. Saw this one off.
Yeah, playing it really safe, but still putting right outside the circle.
Yeah, not the worst result.
But yeah, you would want to spike it a little bit more. I would think, or that's more common at least.
Kevin?
Except from Kevin.
He saw this one off too.
I don't even know what disc that was actually.
Is that an A2 or something?
I don't think so. I think he was trying to really go straight at it, kinda.
Interesting.
But I don't know what that. I gotta take a look at his bag today.
So here is his fourth. I gotta imagine he's mostly laying up for par. Or not. He's running that. 100%. Kevin, you're crazy. But he can make that. He knows what he's doing. Matt Bell, a long look for his bird as well.
Just a little short.
Good bid, though. Manabu? Oh, nobody finding it yet. I imagine Paul will.
Yeah, that's definitely a birdie for Paul.
Yep.
I'm calling it.
There you go. And that is a stroke on the card. Man, it didn't look like that was going to happen after all those great
Yeah.
first 2 shots from everybody.
Yeah, the last shot for everybody was about 270 feet hyzer. They did not capitalize on
The
that.
easiest of the 3
Yeah.
shots. But Kevin thankfully makes his comebacker. Not punished for running that. Manabu will drop in a par, as will Mr. Bell.
Carrying that cart or rolling that cart.
You ever use a cart, man?
I used last year a little bit, but it seems to be a very popular thing these days.
What are your thoughts on it? Eh?
I think it's fine, totally fine, because if it saves you some energy, go for it.
Sure. All right, checking out our scores. That is Paul getting a stroke on the feature card. He's now 2 clear to Kevin, who's sitting at 6 down. Manabu and Matt are kicking it right around even. And we will be checking out hole 14. Kind of a similar feel to the last hole.
Yeah, a little bit, especially the second
shot,
but
right?
This hole is my favorite hole on the course. You gotta throw it low ceiling into this hillside here. OB on the left, which really comes in play. The second shot is pretty far. It's about 400 feet, even if you have a really good tee shot.
Paul has the box after the card in the only birdie. See where he puts it.
He puts it perfect. He gets it really far, actually. That's not going to be 400 feet anymore.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's usually people don't have any kind of turn. They just kind of try to throw it straight into the hill.
Paul getting a little greedy, and it worked out. Kevin?
Kevin with his H3v2 throwing it straight, just as I was expecting him to do.
Not bad at all. In position for the second shot. Matt Bell.
That's going to be close to the out of bounds. It needs to get down.
Sit.
Yeah, so that's why you want to really keep it low and throw it hard into the hill, because you don't want to mess with the OB. If you get it high, you're getting close to the OB.
Hopefully Manabu can keep it in. Looks like it's going to work.
Yeah, that's good.
Like you said, left it low enough.
Yep.
I think there's some casual water right there.
There's yeah, and he can take it little bit relief.
So Manabu's second looks to be lining up the hyzer approach.
This is pretty far, and he goes too far to the left, which is the mistake to make, but not in a really good birdie position, especially having water behind the basket for the putt.
Yeah, I gotta imagine he's mostly gonna be laying that one up for a par. Looks like Kevin's reaching for the D1. He's got some distance left to go here.
Yeah, probably around 400 feet. He seems to be throwing that very hard.
He does. He ripped it.
Oh my God.
Kevin Jones.
That's dead center.
Perfect.
That was dead center, and the funny story is he bought a rangefinder the night before, and this was the first shot he ever used.
Are you serious?
And I told him that now you can make it every time.
He's got a rangefinder first. He told you that was 400?
No, he didn't tell me how far it was, but I'm expecting around 400.
Around 400. What a shot, Kevin. Man, too cool.
That was awesome. And really cool also that it got on film.
Right?
That's good.
Yeah. So Matt went OB, but he's got this tree in a really weird spot for him.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's doing here. Trying to figure out exactly where it went out.
Austin Hannum.
Oh, he's trying to go backwards along the line of play.
Oh, but can he? I don't think so.
I don't think so, right? Maybe a little bit.
Or, yeah, I guess a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I think he's trying to get far enough back where he can throw a hyzer around that tree in front of him.
That's pretty smart, actually.
Yeah.
Because I played with... That's a nice shot.
Wow,
really
Matt.
nice shot. Good save.
Way to recover off that. You might even say par.
Yeah, I played with Austin Hannum, and he had the same shot.
Uh-huh.
He hit the tree and kicked out of bounds.
No way. Oh, my. Paul's second is looking pretty good.
Spiking it, almost making it in. That was like, yeah.
Doing a KJ. Here's Kev.
Running it. He's the happiest person on earth.
You are not wrong, man.
That's the D1 he's been throwing all round.
He has. He was just ripping that thing.
He got it from Matty O.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh, very cool. Oh, man. Matty O is one of my favorite people I've met this year, man.
He's been so awesome to be on tour with.
The guy's 100% just fantastic. Manabu missed his putt, but does make the comebacker, thankfully.
It was a good run from him,
It was.
considering the water.
And Matt, can he save par after that OB drive? That'd be just incredible. Nicely done, Matt.
Oh, yeah, that was a really good par save for him.
Wasn't it? Paul, though, this will be for birdie. But he does lose a stroke to Kevin.
No, yeah.
Birdie's not good enough, Paul. They're throwing those eagles. He almost did, too.
He almost did. He tried the match.
That was real close. We'll check out our scores. I think Paul will be leading by 1 after this. Yep, he's got Kevin by a stroke, 8 and 9 through 14.
Really hot rounds, and the last few holes are very birdieable for both of these guys.
Let's see if they get it going. We will kick it off to our sponsors, though.
Love getting outside and challenging yourself to become better? How about spending time with family and friends, or just marveling at the pure joy of flight? Then you've come to the right place at the right time. Join the PDGA.
guys, we are back to the action. Huge thanks to Discraft as well as the PDGA for making our coverage possible. And Infinite Disc, it looks like, too. Hole 15, par 3, we're going uphill, Seppo.
Yeah, here are, once again, a couple different plays. Mid-range turnover or fairway turnover is probably the most common. I've seen sidearms, and I myself throw a roller, actually.
I like it.
Yeah, I throw a mid-range roller. Kevin is throwing M4 turnover.
This is pretty.
That's a perfect shot.
I could watch that fly all day, man.
Yeah, and he's really good at that.
Beautiful shot, Kevin. Let's see what line Paul goes for.
He goes with a putter, actually.
Is that Z Luna?
Yes.
Pretty similar to Kevin.
315 feet uphill.
Must be nice. Goes long. The putt he'll probably make, though. Matt Bell also.
This kind of seems like a roller, possibly. Yeah. No. Just a lot of angle.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, he chose a little bit more overstable disc to have so he can give it more angle and it'll flex back so it doesn't go OB right.
I thought for sure he was going to tag that tree. Missed it somehow. Manabu forcing over.
That's a driver. So now we've seen all of them. Mid-range, putter, and a driver. And real good shots.
Wow. Everybody's putting. Paul with the longest look here for the birdie. Some good want on that one.
Yeah.
Might be kicking off a star frame here. We'll see if the rest of them can knock him down.
A little bit high and probably a little bit on the left side for Matt.
Yeah. He will drop in the par.
Oh my.
What? Oh my.
That is not what you want to be doing at World Championships.
Oh man. Take a little more time.
Did he go through the chains? Because he went with a driver.
I think he just airballed it, man. I could be wrong.
That is interesting to see. I'm sure he learned.
Yeah, I bet, right? Hopefully it just takes once.
Yes.
Yep. Manabu with a nice putt for the birdie. Kevin hit his as well after that beautiful drive. Matt with the unfortunate kind of mental 4 there.
Yeah, that could have been a very easy 3.
Yeah. Paul and Kevin 10 and 9 on this incredibly difficult course. Well done. Oh man, this hole 16. This one's so fun to watch, Seppo.
Yes, roller is probably one of the more common plays. You can throw sidearm or backhand, but you don't want to end up to the right in this bush line because that's really the only way for you not to get your birdie. If you get somewhere, past the trees.
And a good roller can get all the way down there for a putt.
Yes.
I've seen it.
And Kevin is definitely going for that.
Probably throwing something pretty overstable so it doesn't flip too soon.
Yeah, this is kind of stable for roller. It's his H3 V2.
Needs to settle.
It's a little bit in the bushes, but it's not bad because he's far enough.
McBeth.
Also throwing roller.
This looks a little better. Going right at Mo. That was great.
Yeah, that's a jump putt distance for an easy 3 or maybe even a running a 2.
Sure. See if Manabu lays it down as well.
Manabu doesn't throw many rollers.
He doesn't, but he throws a beautiful air shot.
Yeah. And air shot doesn't get you as far as easy as the roller does, but he should still be able to get his birdie from there.
Yeah, he's in position.
He's in position.
Matt Bell, he's got a great roller game. That's looking fantastic.
Yeah, nice shot.
Easy bird coming up in his future. Manabu, probably the most work left to do here. I like the forehand play here.
And his sidearm is so smooth.
Fights through, but it's going to end up with a circle 2 putt. God, just a little bit of lettuce there. McBeth with the eagle bid. I just landed it for his birdie. Matt Bell after
Going on his knee, actually.
Interesting. Just trying to make it level.
Probably trying to
The
get...
wind?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Kevin far enough that it doesn't matter that he's a little bit in the trouble there.
Yeah. Just leaves that for another easy birdie. He and Paul have just been... They're on a hot run here.
Yes, they are.
They're stacking them up.
Making it look easy.
Manabu with a great run. We'll probably end up with a par here. See if he can make it. You know what Manabu does for the day job?
Does he work at
Does
a
he work?
factory?
Does he?
I think he is some sort of manager or something at a factory in Japan.
Nice. He's been Japan's best player for like a long time, right?
For like over 15 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Incredible. Kevin with a nice birdie. Matt's got one of those in his future. There we go. And pretty normal scores on that one. If you get that roller down decently, it's a pretty easy birdie.
Yes, it is. Because it's only like 80 feet layup for them, so
Yeah.
makes it pretty easy.
Man, but with the second shot, unfortunately grabbed a tree there, ended up with the lone par, and we're on to an island hole, Seppo.
Yeah, this is, you can throw it straight at it, you can throw a slight hyzer or sidearm or even a water skip, which we've seen from Reed for
Hopefully
Skira.
those guys are gone by the time they play.
Hopefully.
That shot's so cool, though.
It's really cool.
It works, too. I don't think he's messed it up yet.
I haven't seen him mess it up.
Yeah.
Kevin is going really high, trying to just drop it in the island with his D1.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, that was really high, maybe even higher than he was honestly trying.
Yeah. It worked out beautifully, though. Paul's going to offer the backhand. This looks great. Or not. Oh,
That's out
really?
of bounds.
Wow.
And he's going to the drop zone, which is about 120 feet away.
So that's a bogey.
Yep.
Matt Bell with the hyzer play.
He's putting.
Just circle's edge, maybe a little beyond. Manabu.
Throwing his M1 straight mid.
Get up. Oh, great shot.
Beautiful.
Man, Paul leaving it just a couple inches short. He's got to pay the price here. Going to cost him 2 strokes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not a makeable shot. I mean, obviously you can make it, but not running it.
Yeah, you're not trying to, right?
No.
Matt from just outside the circle looking for a birdie. Stabs it, but comes up empty. Kevin, quite a bit closer.
To get 2 strokes from Paul.
Right? There
Nice.
it is. That's a swing. And Paul's first mistake in a while. Ooh. That was close.
I mean, the island is really small too. Like, he threw that shot pretty good.
It
but
is, yeah.
It's just so small.
It's not very deep.
No.
It's pretty
probably
wide.
23 feet deep.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's a little bit slanted, which is kind of a backstop action.
Yeah.
But still, it is a tough stick. Especially with the wind. Looks like it's really kind of swirling out there. Matt made his comebacker par. And we'll be on to our last hole here in a second. Let's check out our scores. I think Kevin just swooped the lead there.
I think so, yeah. He's
Yeah.
at 11 under par. That's a great score.
Dang, man. That's got to be close to 1,108 or something, like 1070, something like that. He can finish out at 11. We'll see. Not easy to do on hole 18, though.
No. Another good roller hole. The hillside play is really good for the roller. You can also just throw straight at it. Driver somewhere here to the right of this concrete area is a good sweet spot. But the second shot is what I think is the more difficult one. It's such a low ceiling and all the gaps just seem really tight.
And everything wants to filter down into that
Yes,
lake.
lake, and also if you throw sidearm, the OB on the right also comes in play.
Kevin has the box. Going air shot. Oh, stay clean. Oh, maybe hit something and drop. That was a good result
Nice.
for that shot. If it stayed clean, I felt like that was going OB.
But it's out of the birdie range.
Yeah. Manabu likes
now
the roller.
Manabu's throwing roller.
And just going to cut long enough.
Oh
Whoa.
my god. That was beautiful.
That was wild. Birdie a possibility from there? Have you been up there?
Very difficult.
Okay.
Extremely difficult. You would have to almost throw a roller for the second shot.
I gotta imagine Matt's gonna throw down a roller, which he does. It's gonna stay clean. Oh, turnover. Hit something.
So he'll get a relief from there.
Oh, you do now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've seen people throw through them before. Like
yeah.
through the railings. Paul? Smashing an air shot. Wow.
Nice shot. It'll still be a very difficult shot from there because, as you can see, the ceiling is so low and it's still pretty far away, so it's hard to get all the way to the basket.
Kevin is going to try with a forehand. Looks to be coming up short, though. Looks like he's got a par in his future.
Yeah.
Yeah, no business getting too crazy from where he ended up. Manabu going to try and get up and down for a birdie. Tough look,
Really
though.
trying to keep it low.
Looked like he did it. But it ends up just a little bit too low. Like I say, I think you're right on the roller, man. Like, with that ceiling and that floor.
From that far away.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't end up taking the relief. He wants to take it from where he is.
Oh, is that going to cut roll out?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a tough angle.
That's a very,
Okay,
very
Paul's
tough
going
shot.
for a sidearm. I wonder which gap he's going for.
A little short?
A little short, yeah. I think he hit something too.
Yeah, a little bit high. Manabu's third, looking for an up and down par to finish. Yeah.
Little tester.
Yeah. Hopefully he's nicely warmed up. Kevin with a long look. I'll
Just
settle.
laying up for 11 down. That's a good score.
That is a great score right here. McBeth. He wants this one.
Wow, what a good run.
Dang. Wanted to finish with a 3.
He putted with a different putter there. I
Oh,
wonder why.
I wonder.
Maybe he has a lighter one in his bag or more beat up for the turnover putts.
I could see that. Matt, unfortunately, unable to save a 4 there. He'll take a 5 to finish his day.
Ah,
Man, that water got in his head.
yeah, and also it's pretty severe downhill there.
Mhm.
It's the height is kind of more difficult to estimate.
Paul cleaning up his 4. Like I said, not a bad score on this one. Manabu with an unfortunate bogey finish. Kevin dropping in a par, and Matt with a bogey as well. Man, a birdie on this one is so rare.
It is.
Gotta throw 2 incredible shots. This is the scene of the Eric Oakley in the lake.
Oh yeah, that's
Have you seen
right.
that?
I have, yeah.
Too funny. Matt and Manabu unfortunately finishing with the bogeys, but Manabu does stay under. The story there is Kevin and Paul with 11 and 10. They're on
Those are hot scores. They're both very high up on the leaderboard. And here we see the leaders. Emerson Keith with a really hot round, 12 down, which was actually rated 1092.
Dang. Solid. James Conrad also in lead card, but we are on chase card tomorrow, so we have Chris Clemens, Philo Brathwaite, Austin Hannum, and AB. That should be a fun watch.
That should be a fun watch at the other course, Northwoods.
Northwoods, yeah, that's a really cool course. Can't wait to have you guys watch that. But that's all we got for our round 1 feature card. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.